Ever since the stranger entered the village, Kamsi had not known peace. The burning vision he kept seeing was still there, but something had changed. It was no longer the only future he could see. Now, the visions came without warning, and each one showed something different. Sometimes it was fear, sometimes it was anger, sometimes it was a mistake that had not yet happened. And every time the vision ended, the same feeling remained in his chest, as if the future itself was watching him. That morning, Kamsi followed his father to the village square. People were gathered around the elders, talking loudly about something that had happened the night before. Two men were arguing. Their voices were sharp, their faces full of anger, and the crowd around them kept growing. Kamsi did not want to get close, but as he tried to pass, one of the men suddenly grabbed his arm by mistake. The moment their skin touched, the world around Kamsi went silent. His eyes froze. The voices disappeared, and the vision came. He saw the same two men, but this time they were not arguing. They were fighting. The fight became violent. People tried to separate them, but someone fell. Another person picked up a stick. Someone shouted. Someone pushed. Then everything turned into chaos. In the vision, the small fight became something bigger. Families took sides. Friends stopped talking. Anger spread across the village like dry grass catching fire. And then, in the middle of the confusion, Kamsi saw something that made his heart stop. The fire again, not as clear as before, but enough to know it was connected. He pulled his hand away and fell to the ground, breathing hard. His father rushed to him. "Kamsi, what did you see?" Kamsi could not answer at first. His hands were shaking. Finally he spoke. "It was not the fire first. It started with anger. Small fight. But it did not stop." His father's face became serious. Before he could say anything, a voice spoke from behind them. "Because the future does not begin with disaster." They both turned. The stranger was standing there, touching, as if he had been listening the whole time. "The future begins with a choice," the stranger continued. Kamsi felt the same cold feeling he had felt the first day he saw the man. "You knew," Kamsi said quietly. The stranger smiled slightly. "I did not need to see the vision to know what anger can do." Kamsi looked at him carefully. "Why are you here?" The stranger did not answer immediately. Instead, he walked slowly toward the arguing men, who were still shouting at each other. "If nobody stops them," the stranger said, "this village will not need a vision to be destroyed." Kamsi felt the warning again inside his head. Not a picture this time, just a feeling, a strong feeling that something was about to go wrong. He ran forward without thinking. "Stop!" he shouted. Everyone turned to look at him. The two men paused. For a moment nobody spoke. Kamsi looked at them both, his voice shaking but loud. "This fight will not end here. If you continue, something bad will happen to all of us." Some people laughed. Others looked worried. One of the elders stepped forward. "What did you see this time, Kamsi?" Kamsi hesitated. He looked at the stranger. The stranger nodded slowly, as if telling him to speak. Kamsi took a deep breath. "I saw this fight becoming bigger. I saw people getting hurt. I saw the village divided. And I saw the disaster coming closer." Silence filled the square. The elder looked at the two men. "You hear this?" One of them lowered his head. The other stepped back. Slowly, the anger began to fade. The crowd started to separate. And just like that, the fight ended before it could begin. Kamsi stood still, confused. The vision he saw did not happen. His father placed a hand on his shoulder. "You stopped it," he said. But Kamsi was not sure. He turned to look for the stranger. The man was already walking away. Kamsi ran after him. "Wait!" The stranger stopped but did not turn around. "You said the future begins with a choice," Kamsi said. "Then why do I keep seeing the fire?" The stranger finally faced him. His eyes were serious now. He replied, Because some futures are easy to change. And some are not. Kamsi felt his heart beating faster. Can the fire be stopped? The stranger looked at him for a long moment before answering. That depends on you. Kamsi swallowed. On me. The stranger stepped closer. You were not given this gift to watch the future. You were given this gift to decide which future will live. Kamsi stood there, unable to speak. The stranger turned and began to walk again. Before he disappeared between the huts, he spoke one last time. And if the wrong choice is made, even you will not be able to stop what is coming. That night, Kamsi could not sleep. He sat outside the hut, staring at the dark sky. No vision came, no sound, only the feeling. The same feeling that always came before something bad happened. But this time he understood something he had never understood before. The fire he kept seeing was not just a disaster, it was the end of a path. And the village was still walking toward it. Slowly, without knowing. What do you think? Can Kamsi handle this situation? Please tell us your opinion in the comment section. Once again, my beloved people, please subscribe to this channel. This helps us to grow more and serve you better. Like the video and share. God bless you.